Why does Napoleon always seem to hide his hand? It's a mystery that has intrigued people for centuries. Portrait after portrait shows the French emperor with one hand tucked into his coat, and this pose has become synonymous with him. Some say it was to hide a deformity. Others think he used it to relieve chronic stomach pain. After all, Napoleon did eventually die of stomach cancer in 1821. But the truth is far more fascinating and has nothing to do with illness or injury. The hand and coat pose wasn't unique to Napoleon. In fact, it was already a well-established tradition in portraiture long before his time. Its origins go back to ancient Greece. A Greek statesman once declared that keeping one hand restricted while speaking symbolized elegance, composure, and control. By the 18th century, this idea had spread to European art, where it became a visual shorthand for a gentleman's sophistication. When Napoleon rose to power, critics outside of France painted him as a fiery, cruel tyrant, lacking the refinement of a true leader. That reputation stuck, until one particular painting changed everything. In 1812, an artist created a now famous portrait of Napoleon in his study. The pose? One hand tucked into his coat, calm and composed, surrounded by symbols of diligence and leadership. Napoleon didn't even sit for this painting, but he loved how it reimagined him, not as a raging conqueror, but as a thoughtful, self-controlled leader. This single portrait redefined how Napoleon was seen by history and immortalized the hand and coat pose as his signature. It wasn't about hiding anything, it was about shaping a legacy. And now, when you see someone mimicking that iconic pose, you know the story behind it. A timeless symbol of power, mystery, and control.